Imagine dropping your child off at daycare only to witness a teacher being handcuffed and dragged away by federal agents. This is the chilling reality that unfolded at a Chicago preschool, sparking outrage and raising serious questions about the human cost of immigration enforcement. In a scene that has become all too familiar under the Trump administration's aggressive immigration policies, a Chicago daycare worker was detained by Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, agents during the morning drop-off on Wednesday. Witnesses described a chaotic scene as the employee, reportedly from Colombia, rushed into the Rayito de Sol Spanish Immersion Early Learning Center, pursued by officers. Despite her claims of having legal documentation, she was apprehended at the entrance, leaving parents and children in shock. But here's where it gets controversial. ICE officials maintain that this was a targeted operation, focusing on the woman's alleged illegal status. DHS Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin stated that the woman was the subject of a traffic stop, which she allegedly evaded. However, this narrative is disputed by witnesses and local officials, who argue that the agent's actions were excessive and traumatizing for the children involved. U.S. Rep. Mike Quigley revealed that the employee possessed a valid work permit, further complicating the justification for her detention. This incident is part of a broader pattern of ICE operations near schools and in public spaces, often during sensitive times like drop-off and pickup hours. From helicopter raids to tear gas deployments, these tactics have drawn widespread criticism for their impact on communities, particularly children. In recent months, similar incidents in Portland, Los Angeles, and Chicago have sparked protests and calls for reform, highlighting the emotional toll on families and the erosion of trust in law enforcement. And this is the part most people miss. While the debate over immigration policy often focuses on statistics and legalities, the human stories behind these enforcement actions are frequently overlooked. Parents like Esmeralda Rosales and Chris Wyden, whose children were taught by the detained teacher, expressed disbelief and anger, emphasizing the kindness and dedication of the staff. Their accounts paint a picture of a community under siege, where fear and uncertainty have become the norm. As videos of the detention circulated online, showing officers in tactical gear restraining the woman, the incident reignited discussions about the role of sanctuary cities and the limits of federal authority. Gregory Bovino, a senior Border Patrol official, has defended these aggressive tactics, labeling his agents as sanctuary busters. Yet, for many Chicago residents, the question remains, at what cost? Here's a thought-provoking question for you. Is it ever justifiable to conduct immigration arrests in places like schools and daycares where children are present? Or does the potential trauma to young witnesses outweigh the enforcement objectives? Share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. Rayito de Sol, which operates multiple locations in Illinois and Minnesota, remains silent following the incident, closing the affected school for the day. Meanwhile, parents like Adam Gonzalez, who recorded the detention, insisted that the world needs to see these events to understand the real-life consequences of policy decisions. As one parent, Jason Worth, poignantly noted, these are people who are intended to protect us, and I think we feel preyed upon instead. As the debate continues, one thing is clear. The intersection of immigration enforcement and everyday life is becoming increasingly fraught, leaving communities to grapple with the emotional and moral implications. What do you think? Is this the right approach, or is it time for a change?